In verse 25, Elizabeth says, "The Lord has taken away my disgrace among the people." The culture of that day and age was driven by shame and avoiding shame and who was bringing shame. Luke 1 verses 24 and 25. Then after these days, his wife Elizabeth conceived, and for 5 months she secluded herself. "It is the Lord who has done this for me," she was saying, "in these days when he looked upon me to take away my disgrace among people." In verse 25, Elizabeth says, "The Lord has taken away my disgrace among the people." Archbishop Alexander talked about how the culture of that day and age was driven by shame and avoiding shame and who was bringing shame onto them and onto their families. This was one of the things about the crucifixion. The crucifixion was not only this horrible, painful way to die, but it was also this terribly shameful way to die. And it brought shame on your entire family if you had been put to death by crucifixion. Everybody was afraid of shame. It's also, when we were doing the Gospel of John Bible study, we talked about the turning water into wine at the wedding of Cana and why that was so important. It was because not having enough wine for your guests at this wedding would have brought shame upon this couple and their family. Like, you can't take care of your guests? What kind of hospitality is that? This was a big thing. And so it was with couples that were not able to conceive children, like Zechariah and Elizabeth. People didn't feel sorry for them. They wondered what kind of horrible things they had done for God to punish them like that. Remember that having children was this great blessing. So obviously not having children must be a curse. And if you just think about this time without children, your later years, your senior years were going to be very hard because there was no one to take care of you. And your neighbors probably didn't care because they were figuring you must have done something really horrible, so that's on you. So by giving them a child, the Lord removed this social stigma from Zechariah and Elizabeth. But at this point, they're not even aware of the kind of honor that will be bestowed upon them through their son. And we note in the Orthodox Study Bible that the conception of St. John the Baptist is celebrated liturgically on September 23rd, confirming the sanctity of marital relations for those past childbearing years.
Thanks for joining me for this episode of my podcast. If you'd like to learn more about Eastern Orthodox Christianity but can't regularly attend an Orthodox church, you might be interested in the Fellowship of St. Theophan the Recluse, an online community of Orthodox seekers and inquirers. For more information, visit our website or send me a message. Again, thanks for joining me. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, or if it's on social, to like and follow. Until next time, take care, and God bless.